I saw that. Funny. Testing.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm calling the meeting of the Plant and Equipment Committee, the regular meeting for Monday, July 6, 2026 at 3 p.m. The meeting is now open. Do we have any public comments or committee comments? I'm looking around the room. I don't see any from the people who are present. Are there any comments from those who have joined us online? Okay, hearing none, we'll move to item 3, water system consolidation update.
This one should be pretty sweet, short, sweet and short. For the Inukur and CSD, we don't have any updates for that one. Dune 3 Mutual Water Company, on July 2nd, the budget was approved by the state. And currently the contract document is in legal's hands and we're waiting on review. And once they get that sent back to us, we'll sign off and they should be good to go for begin the construction in August.
Okay.
Stark Street, we're still waiting on easement documents. And we also have the design and review.
So the design review, that one, that's pending or it's been being worked?
I'm still making final comments and I'll submit that to KNS.
Okay, so design and is underway.
You said easements they're still trying to work on?
Yes, they're still.
Are we going to get everything in time so we can get this thing done?
I don't believe we'll get everything in time for Stark. Rodemacher's still in the air.
Okay.
But there is good news though, because I have spoken to the grant manager for the Dune 3 project and they can fund Stark
Okay,
if necessary.
okay.
So through the grant with the GA, hopefully we get the design done, we get the easements, we get everything ready. So it's shovel ready and it can be either funded by an increase in the funding for Dune 3 or a separate emergency fund
Right.
from the State Water Resources Control
Right.
Board.
Just to be clear then, currently the work being done by the Water District staff with regards to Dune at the Stark Street is being charged to the grant that the GA has. All right.
Yes.
So if they are unable to get the easement by the end of July, which is our deadline for getting the thing done by the end of the year, then we still have options for completing the project. Okay,
Correct.
thank you. How about Rodemacher?
Like I said, Rodemacher, we're still waiting on easements for that as well.
Okay.
Just a few. Definitely more for Stark, all of them. basically.
Yeah. A lot more for Stark than
More,
Rodemacher.
a few.
I'm taking a note here, sorry.
And I have let the GA, my contacts at the GA know that there is that other funding possibility to get that done, get those people on Stark off of their
This is
hauled water.
the State Board of,
State Water Resources Control Board.
okay.
They're the same ones that are funding the June 3 project.
Yeah, they're
Whereas the GA's one is going through Department of Water Resources.
absolutely committed to the idea of consolidating smaller systems into larger systems. All right, are there any comments or questions about item 3?
Nope.
All right, let's go to item 4, dedication of facilities, tract 6221, unit C, 8-inch PVC pipelines.
Yes, this is the track performed by JSS Construction. It's off of College Heights in Franklin. It was the Vista del Campo, but I think the street name might have changed. So they refer to it as track 6221, unit C, 8-inch pipeline. And they did sign a declaration of dedication on 6/30/26.
Okay.
Guaranteeing for 2 years that anything goes wrong, any repairs needed, they're on the hook for. And let's see,
Is the 2-year warranty typical on our agreements?
yes.
Okay.
And on third page, you can see the kind of highlight of events took place when they began construction, and also indicating that they have did the required disinfection, and we got samples back on 4/28/26. With contingencies in place, they still need to make the tie-in to our system, complete the service lateral installations, and provide as-built to us.
Okay, and I see on the 28th of April, we received the laboratory results?
Correct.
Okay, all right.
The tie-in is scheduled possibly this week.
Possibly this week on Wednesday.
Is that just an extension of that subdivision, or what was the name of the subdivision?
Revia?
Maravilla? Is that all it is?
Yes.
They're just growing to the north, I guess?
Yes.
Yeah.
Any questions from the committee?
The cost of that, value to the district is on the very back page.
Yeah.
That'll be part of the resolution that goes to the board on Monday.
Okay.
There's always a resolution that goes along with these.
Of course.
So you're going to be looking to the board to approve this dedication?
Yes,
You're looking for a recommendation from the committee.
yes.
Okay, do you have any?
No
Concerns?
questions. I just recommend we approve as is.
Okay, then I agree with that. Let's go ahead, and the committee's recommendation will be to accept. Do we have any questions from anybody online? All right, do we have any future agenda items?
In light of what George has been doing, trying to spot some grants and things, do we want to start keeping track here and plant and equipment of potential projects you're looking at? In other words, because it's happening pretty fast, and I know that they're looking for things that, I'm sure he's asking you and working with you, Renee and Justin, about where
Some
we want to go.
discussions this morning in our weekly meeting, and I think there's going to be some preliminary discussions with the board on Monday
Okay,
in closed session to start out with
okay,
and see what we want to pursue.
or we want to pursue.
Mhm.
But as far as projects we're considering, is there any reason we can't keep a track of them, either here or other?
An
Yeah,
item, for
we could.
example, that says candidates for grant funding?
Yep.
So that we have a chance to take a swing at it first?
Yeah,
That is to say, we have a $3 million grant, and we have 4 projects that might,
they're all
we
three,
have them all.
they have them all.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're going to be having some further meetings about what pot of funds to be pursuing,
okay.
pursue different projects.
Like a list of projects on here for future agenda items that we're looking into
Well, you
for
could say,
funding.
right, few things that are potential for grant funding, but not everything, because everything is,
Yeah.
right?
Oh,
So
yeah.
give us the ones that are the low-hanging fruit.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought there were 3 or 4 of them you guys were talking about.
A list to our consultant also, Brenda Bath, and
yeah.
yeah,
Okay,
we could probably use that list.
that'd be great. Thank you very much.
Just so we can keep track of them and, not that we're going to have a big discussion about any of them, but if it gives me a better feel for where we're directing, looking for grants. Yeah.
You know what needs to be done first. You just need to convince us that that's the right way to go. And we're pretty reasonable, most of the time anyway.
If something to give us money, I'll be very reasonable.
Very reasonable. I had always admired that about you, Mr. President.
Yes.
All right, anything else for item 5?
So this is George. I'll just make a quick comment. The
Yes.
board did approve a list of 5 projects, no priority, and I was using that as the baseline. So we could send that list back out to the board. It was essentially a D-zone tank, La Mirage, second pipeline to from the Southwest Well Field,
Yeah.
Springer pipeline. So we have that list that we're sort of looking at already and trying to fit to the grants that we see available. Just so you
There's
know,
the
that's where I'm
list right there
starting.
then. All right,
You're right, George. I'd forgotten that board already took a look at
So
that.
we got the list.
all right.
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
Sweet.
I mean, this isn't my committee. It's going to be up to you if you want to list them, but I just think it'd be nice
I
that,
know I'd have all the
Yeah.
ones that George mentioned listed on this, so we can at least hear, nope, there's no money.
yeah.
You know,
We're
We can
not,
go, I know you really want that done, but I think the people here need to have their system fixed, because that's a disaster waiting to happen. All right, thank you, George. Then if there's no other comment on item 5, I'm going to go ahead and adjourn the meeting at 3:09 PM.
Thank you.
Thank you for your time and attention.